Hi friends, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley if this is your first time here. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. It is currently July 20th and I am starting a writing vlog. A lot of exciting things are happening in my writing world and I'm actively working on my next book. So on TikTok, I'm in the middle of a 30-day challenge where I have challenged myself to write 50k words in a month, very reminiscent of Camp NaNoWriMo, except that's no longer a thing and I'm just doing it for myself. But this next book that I am working on, I am referring to it as Project Gamergirl, and I am very excited about this project. I actually started working on it in December of last year when my debut novel was on beta reads. I was filling up a notebook with my ideas for Project Gamergirl, and so now I'm actually like writing the story. Currently, I am about 18,000 words into it and not looking very good for hitting the 50k in the month of July, but I think I'm still gonna be on track to like hit my goal, get it to alpha readers and to a development editor by the end of August. So we shall see. So we'll be working on that and I'll give more updates about the writing process of that once I'm actually working on that. But also right now I'm doing a lot of things to prep for the release of Redeemed. I ordered my author copies yesterday and Amazon is saying they're going to be delivered tomorrow, which I might literally lose my mind if those books show up on my doorstep tomorrow. But of course that is lose it in a good way. Everybody has said that it's going to take like 6 weeks to get your author copies back, so I was slightly freaking out, but the fact that it's saying it's going to be delivered, like I will believe it when I see it, and hopefully it's delivered as a full thing and not just some like crazy fluke of a situation. I'm also curious if it is like a higher priority because I actually have like a publication date in there and it's not like some crazy off the wall like date or like nothing at all. I don't know, we shall see. We'll find out tomorrow. But that's one of the top things that's on my list. I also need to work with my husband on deciding whether or not this book is going to be on Kindle Unlimited or if I'm going to open it up wide. I keep going back and forth. A part of me really feels like Kindle Unlimited should be where it should debut, at least for the first 3 to 6 months, just to open myself up to readers and the chance for more readers to pick up my book because it is more accessible. I know myself as a reader, I'm more inclined to read a book that I am technically reading for free. So yeah, that's just some things that I have to work through. So I will probably talk through all of that stuff that I'm doing leading up to the launch, but I am so super excited that we are almost to the end of this first book process. I've learned so much in writing Redeemed and I feel like it just unlocked something in me, and so I am ready to continue telling the stories that are living in my head and getting them out to the world, which is why I made it like a really big thing in my comeback video to say that the content on my channel is going to be focused around not just reading anymore, but I want to really talk about writing and the writing process because it has always been my goal to help other authors connect with other authors and share the things that I myself have learned and picked up during this writing process. So I did just want to film the intro of this video. I don't know if I'm gonna get any writing done like as of right now. I did wake up pretty early this morning and finished up a chapter that I was kind of in the middle of that had just been lingering, and then I also had to fill out more plotting information. But I think that is pretty much all the writing I'm gonna get done until maybe tonight. I have some planning that I want to get done for the week so that I can keep myself organized with how much writing I actually need to do and like my editing schedule and what I'm going to be posting to TikTok, what I'm going to be posting to Instagram, and like what I'm responsible for versus what my author assistant is responsible for. And then any other like outstanding things that I need to tackle for this week is probably something that I need to detail and like notate so that nothing falls through the cracks. So yeah, you will hear from me once more writing stuff is happening, but right now I'm just gonna have a quick little planning session until my next update. Okay, I just received a package and I think I know what it is, and we're gonna open it together so that I can document this moment. Holy crap, not me cutting through the back of it by mistake. It's okay, I'll keep that one. Holy crap. My husband literally just left, so I am holding my book for the first time. I don't know if you all can hear my fan, but I'm here to provide a little bit of an update before I get to work for the evening. I realized that I did not record anything more yesterday. I mainly worked on my plans for the week, but also worked on some outlining things for the book that I'm actively writing right now, and I feel really good about where it's going and what's happening. More plotting needs to get done. I didn't do as much as I hoped to get through last night, but I feel very good about where the story is going, and it has been amazing to me that in writing my second book, knowing what I learned throughout the first book experience, things have come much easier and much quicker, and I feel like I'm flying through this and at a good clip. Very excited about that. I also received the first physical copies of Redeemed, and my goodness, she is beautiful. I definitely wasn't expecting this to come today. I ended up ordering the max amount. You can only order 5, and I wasn't expecting it to come today because I have been told this entire time that it takes like 6 weeks for your author proofs to come in, and the fact that I'm holding this in my hand now is just nuts. I have started reading in it because I was already reading on my phone, just, you know, making sure that I catch everything that I can last minute, and it's quite surreal reading the physical copy of this book. And yeah, I don't know what else to even say outside of it's just crazy. So I am excited to have the chance to read my book, like my physical book, and make notes and stuff. I don't know, but today I have some editing that I need to get done. I'm gonna set a timer and work through 30 minutes of my comeback to YouTube video, and hopefully get to a good place with that today. And after that, I'm going to be switching over to write for the night. So I will give you all an update once I'm done writing. My goal for writing today, well, really my daily word count goal is 2,890 words, and that is what will help me get to the end of this draft by the end of this month. I'm not like sticking hard and fast to that. I would love to finish the draft this month, but if it doesn't happen, then that's okay. I will live. And I will still technically be on schedule for this next book still. Just gonna take a little bit more crunch time at the beginning of August, but it's fine. I usually work pretty good with chaos. So I'm gonna get started with that, and I will have a writing update once I am done for the night. I'll check in. Okay, it is Tuesday, July 22nd, I believe. And this is my first time updating since yesterday. I think I gave you all an update yesterday. No, it is Wednesday. If that tells you how my week is going. It's Wednesday. What has happened? Yesterday, not much. I posted on social media the video of me opening my books for the first time, and the notifications was kind of going crazy and was in direct fighting mode against my trying to not be on social media chronically this week. I'm really trying to like wean myself off because too much of it makes me want to run away from social media, and so I have to like distract myself. But posting that video and getting the feedback and things that I got, it just does something to your brain. But also I was very happy to get like support because I posted it across 4 platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and Facebook. And I was honestly most nervous about posting it on Facebook because my Facebook is like friends and family, and you know, the people closest to you, I feel like, judge you harder. So yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking, but I'm glad I did it. And you know, the love and support from the people who I know truly love and support me, it matters. But yeah, I am so behind on writing that I don't even want to look at numbers anymore because I know I'm behind at writing. I checked my planner yesterday, and I need to go downstairs and get that. But I checked my planner yesterday. I'm so behind on things that I need to get done, not even with just writing, but with just household things all together. I have pushed a lot of stuff to Thursday, and I just need to get back on track. Yesterday, I did not sleep well Monday night, which made for yesterday like needing to be a lazy day because I physically could not do more. Mentally checked out, but I did finish a book So I love that for me. It was Empire of Seduction by Mila Finelli. I was reading it on KU. You know, when I couldn't sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, I just read for 4 hours until I technically had to get out of bed. So that was cool. But I'm itching to want to read another book. Honestly, my brain, I don't want to say it's not in the mood to write, but I'm struggling to find the motivation. And it just may be one of those times where I just need to let myself rest, and then that way when I come back, the words are flowing out of me and they're doing what they need to do. So I don't know, we'll see. I do have a YouTube video that I need to go live on Monday. Like, I have to hold myself to that. So I could work on finishing up the editing there. And yeah, so that's probably what I will work on. We shall see. So I think that's all for my update for now. Look at these beautiful roses my husband and babies brought me on Monday because I got my book in the mail. They're so pretty. And yeah, so that is all. You will either see me in another update tonight or an update in the future. Okay, it's been a few days since you will have last saw me. I decided after my last clip that it was imperative that I take a little writing break. I am almost at 20,000 words in this new manuscript, and I'm still very excited about the story, but I was finding myself trying to really figure out where writing was going to fit in and kind of stressing about it. And so I thought maybe this is the perfect time to take a little creative break. I'm giving myself like a week or two to just be and not really worry about writing. I still have some plotting things that I need to do with the story that, of course, I will work on when inspiration strikes. But as of now, I am on a break from like writing in the new manuscript, but that does not mean that writer admin things are put on hold as well. So currently I just closed up the ARC reader signups, and my author assistant went through all of the people who signed up, which I was very surprised. I ended up having, I think, 52 people sign up to be ARC readers, which is exciting. But she went through all of them and kind of gave me her thoughts and opinions based on what she found on their social media and different things like that, based on like what type of books they read, if it aligns with the type of book that Redeemed is. So I need to go through all her notes. She has also put together, she's putting together my newsletter for this month, and so I owe her some information there. And yeah, I also am finalizing the YouTube video that is going to go live tomorrow, my first video in 3 months. So a lot of admin stuff that I need to get done. Honestly, I am going to set a timer, and I would really love to get it done in the next 20 minutes so that I can wrap everything up, go and get ready for bed. That is my goal. So we shall see. But as of right now, that is all of the updates that I have. Once more writing activity happens, I will let you know. But tonight, it's really just admin work and getting prepared for the next phase. I don't think I'm going to go through the ARC readers tonight because I do have like, I think I probably can finish that tomorrow. I think tonight the most important stuff is the like finalizing my YouTube stuff, but also getting her the final things for the newsletter so that she can have that wrapped up and I can schedule it for Wednesday. And yes, and then I will look at ARC stuff tomorrow unless I like zoom through this newsletter stuff. I will talk to you all when I have another update. Okay, it has been a few days since you all have saw me. I'm literally filming 2 vlogs at the same time right now, and I think this is probably going to be the second one to go up. I thought I would give you some writing news and writing updates of what I'm working on right now. So it is now Sunday. It's been about a week and a half since I've actively been working on writing because I just needed a break. I needed time off, and I think I may have said that in another clip, but at this point, who really knows? Because I don't even know the last time I've updated you all. But I have some very exciting news. First things being that Amazon has officially approved both my ebook and my print book. The ebook is up for pre-order, which is so crazy. It is wild. I just can't even believe I'm saying that right now. I also have my author central page on Amazon filled out and ready to go. Today I did work on, well, I submitted my application for the Goodreads author program, which is such a huge step. I was also able to submit my book for StoryGraph, so now they can be added to people's like TBR and things like that. So exciting. ARCs went out on Friday, and that was pretty scary. I'm very glad that I just gave myself this time to really chill and like not think too much into anything. So much big stuff is happening. I'm actually able now to stock order books to have on hand here. I plan on doing signed copies, signed copy bundles for release day, and just have to figure out what I'm doing and how to get through all of that. The only thing that I'm literally struggling with right now is the whole website situation, and I have to figure that out this week because we need to figure out like how we're going to be doing this, like if I can do pre-orders through my website, things like that. Yeah, I need to figure that out like soon. So with that being said, a lot of movement has happened, even though I have not been physically writing, but this has been such a like crazy, like rewarding, like past couple of days just because of the support that I've had online and like the moves that I've been able to make. I have no idea how long I'm gonna run this vlog for just because, you know, I started it and then unexpectedly decided to take a break off, but I needed it. So yeah, we shall see. But this is gonna be the first week that I'm actually going to actively be writing again, and I am kind of going back and forth on what I want to do. So Project Gamergirl I had slotted to be done by now and be going into my first round of edits, doing development edits on my own. Obviously that is not where I am. I am not even at the halfway point. I'm probably maybe 7,000 words from the halfway point of this book, and I'm okay with that. I'm really learning to be okay with that. So I really have to kind of step back and see what the priority is. Now I also have to start working on book 2 for Redeemed, which is actually, I'm not going to give that away yet, but I need to start working on book 2. I already know like the basic timeline of that, but I don't have a spreadsheet for it. I don't have character profiles and different things like that because we are introducing more POVs. So that is something that I really need to prioritize. And what I think I'm going to end up doing is writing within Gamergirl, but also kind of working on book 2 at the same time. And with Gamergirl, I still have more spreadsheet stuff that needs to be finished before I can start writing, because that is how I get my plot out, is having a nice little outline of each chapter. So there is work to be done. And what I'm thinking about doing this week, because it's the first full week of August, and if I'm being honest, I'm not 1000% on board with like typing this week. I know that's a crazy way to explain it, but like I'm not ready to start adding words to the manuscript. I don't think my brain is there yet, and I want to honor that, but I still feel like I need to be pushing the needle forward and getting something done. So I do have my notebook that I am working on book 2 of the Redeemed series in, and I think what I need to do is start getting serious about like mapping out my scenes, character information, and just like dumping it all in here right now. And then I'm also going to make it a goal to work on the Gamergirl spreadsheet so that I can like, I have the outline for the rest of the chapters, but some of the chapters just need more detail. I need to spend more time so that when I'm actually writing in the manuscript, if I get stuck, I just look to the outline and it gives me like my next go point. So that's where I am with that at the moment. And so this week I'm going to try to finish the outline of the full story for Gamergirl project, and then I'm going to like brain dump into the notebook as much and as often as I possibly can, so that as soon as I'm done with Project Gamergirl, maybe even before then, I can start building the spreadsheet and then immediately start working on the next book that is going to be in the Redeemed series. Very exciting. But of course there is always other like author work that I have to actively work on with Redeemed. Right now, biggest project hurdle that is in my way is I have to get my author website up, and she's struggling right now. Okay, I don't know how I got to a month before this book is supposed to be released and not have a website up yet. I probably should have prioritized that a while ago, but that is my update right now, writing wise. Hopefully these updates will be coming more frequently, and I will share what I can about projects. And yeah, that is all I'm gonna say about that. So wish me luck, and I will give you another update once I have one. Full transparency, I cannot remember the last time that I actually updated this video. So I think it's safe to say we're gonna end this writing vlog here, and I'm just gonna bring you up to speed with everything that has happened this month. And when I go into editing, then I will take out any redundant information. So first things first, when this video goes live, my pre-order for my debut book, Redeemed, will be available for pre-order, which is crazy. At the point that I'm making this video, I already have 155 pre-orders, and legitimately my mind is blown. I cannot even wrap my head around that, but I'm so immensely grateful. When I say the book community has wrapped its loving arms around me, they have done so, and I'm forever grateful for that. So let me tell you a little bit about the pre-order. So there's two different ways that you can do the pre-order. You can pre-order, number one, just the ebook through Amazon. It is available. Or you can go to my website, which is ashleighlogan.com, or you can go to my Instagram. I will put both of those things up here. And there are sign-up forms if you want a signed, personalized copy of my book. You can order it there. And whether you order the physical copy or the ebook, you will be eligible to get a character art print and a double-sided bookmark. Let me show you all. So you would get a character art print, which is a scene from the book of my two main characters. And you also get this bookmark, which matches the cover of the book. It says redeemed on this side, and then this side it has a quote. So pre-order is open until September 1st, and once that is over with, I will be selling the book bundles on my website once I get my e-commerce set up. So you still have a chance to get the book bundle, but this is just so you can get it now. Let's see what else has happened. As far as writing the next book, I don't even remember if I said in this video that what I was working on, which is Project Gamergirl, I did put a pause on it just because I got into a reading mode, and like between marketing for Redeemed, I don't have the bandwidth to write right now, and August is literally just a big push on the social media marketing, making sure that I keep everybody up to date with what's going on. And so that is where most of my time and energy has gone. And once September hits, I am going to be going full in on plotting book 2. I'd already started doing that today, which is another reason why I wanted to stop this video, and I will start another one when the plotting starts for book 2. But there was no reason for me to keep this video going when I'm not actively writing, and I might not be actively writing for like another full month, just plotting, which is fine, which is okay. So that's where we are there. Writing wise, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gearing up to release my debut book out into the world, and some days I'm like, yes, I'm ready to do this. I'm posting on all the things, I'm talking about my book out loud, and other days I want to cry in the corner and just be like, is there just a way that somebody could just pick this book up and love it and it go viral, and then everybody wants to read it, and then like people just love it and they sign up for my newsletter, and you know, I can step away from having to be on social media. But I know that's not real life right now, and I'm grateful for these times, and I know 5-10 years down the road when I look back on this is going to be nothing. So yes, I think I'm going to end this vlog right here. If you made it this far, leave me a book emoji, any book emoji you want to, that represents the publication of my debut novel. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so that you can stay in touch with the bookish content that I am going to be uploading here. And if you like the content that I'm providing here, make sure you share it with all your friends, readers, writers of the like, so that we can continue to build this bookish community. Thank you so much for your time today. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!